a revolution in this country was right around the corner. Well, a revolution of a type was going on, but it was put down. It was put down with the tools of assassination. Just think about it. In the 5-year period from 1963, in fact, this month will be the anniversary of the assassination of John Kennedy. And it has since been revealed that one of the reasons Kennedy may have been assassinated was because of his support for African nationalism, his support for African independence. You know, so Kennedy is assassinated in 1963. Malcolm X is assassinated in 1964. Dr. King is assassinated in 1968. Bobby Kennedy is assassinated. The brother of John Kennedy, while he's running for president, is assassinated 2 months after, in June of 68, 2 months after Dr. King's assassination in April. And then there was a program called COINTELPRO, counterintelligence program of the FBI, that was aimed at the civil rights movement, aimed at Dr. King and his compatriots, and also aimed at the Black Power movement, aimed at people like Fred Hampton. Fred Hampton was another one that was assassinated by the Chicago police. You know, many members of the Black Panther Party had been killed by FBI or by FBI agents, agents provocateurs. This was a whole program designed to decapitate the Black Power movement and the civil rights movement and to prevent any type of revolution from occurring. And to a large degree, it was successful. Because basically what has happened since 1968, since the assassination of Dr. King, is that we've been like a helicopter hovering in place at best, or maybe at worst, we've been like someone struggling to climb uphill like Sisyphus, you know, the Greek myth of Sisyphus, rolling that boulder up, and just before you get to the top, it rolls back down again. For 40 years, this country has been going backwards. It has been retreating from the gains of the civil rights movement, not just the gains of the civil rights movement, from the gains of the New Deal. Stuff people take for granted today was fought for and paid for with blood. The 8-hour workday. People complain about working 8 hours, but there was a time when there was no limit. 8-hour workday, child labor laws, unemployment insurance, Social Security insurance. None of these things existed before the Depression of the 1930s. All of these were created in response to the uprisings that were going on with labor in the 30s. And so since the 30s and since the 60s, reactionary forces have been struggling to eliminate those things. Eliminate all those things that, you know, we took for granted. Right now, states have passed these right-to-work laws, which help prevent people from forming unions. It's no accident that the states that have these right-to-work laws have the lowest wages. Because if workers don't have unions, they don't have protection. They don't have advocacy. They don't have somebody that can fight for higher wages for them. So we've been in a period. If you study social change, one thing you learn is that whenever there's a big push, historical push forward, there's always a countervailing push backwards. So with every period of social reform, there's a period of reaction to try to eliminate those reforms. But I feel that right now, we're getting ready to go into another era of social unrest and social struggle to keep what little gains we have and maybe even to get some better things. I mean, look, right now, just this week, Sweden passed the 6-hour workday. You know, you think this is like the best. We in America, it must be the best of all possible worlds. It must not be anywhere else different. You know, they just have a 6-hour workday. Same wages, better benefits. They got national health care. We're the only advanced industrial country that does not have national health care. We're the only advanced industrial country that doesn't have free higher education. Most of the students that graduate they're going to be indentured servants. We back to indentured servitude. You're 16, 19, working for the bank. You'll be my age before you pay off all your student loans. You know, these are things that people need to organize and struggle around now. I'm sorry, I know I went far afield, but
but it's good stuff.
It's good stuff. I think last question is the last one about number 9, I think. Yeah.
What do you want to tell the youth coming up today, which I'm pretty sure you
I want the youth of today to become freedom fighters and to make this country a better country and to make this world a better world. I want them to be as active as youth were during the 60s, if not more so. And there's nothing I would love to see more than student movements rising up on colleges all around, college campuses all around this country to deal with students' needs, such as the elimination of student debt, such as making education affordable, you know, so that you won't be old by the time you pay off your student loans, you know, but also to fight for social change. I mean, right now, one of the big fights is, and this is something that affects students, is for an increase in the minimum wage. Right now, most students in the state of New Jersey make $8.35 an hour. That's the minimum. You can't do, what can you do with $8.35 except go back and forth, you know, pay on the bus. People need a living wage. And so the fight to double that to $15 an hour minimum wage, that's an important fight. That's an important reform to fight for. So there are a lot of issues. I would like to see students become active as students were during the 60s, if not more so. And I'm not saying just like, of course it's not going to be just like, but we got to break. The first step towards social change is changing the environment. Right now we have this stifling environment where everybody is just sitting and taking it, you know? But we need folks to get up, to organize, and to fight back.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you. All right. Did I put it?